Okay, so now I'm building the regular subtropical highland, which is essentially a savanna but montane. It has all sorts of altitude-adapted shrubs, grasses, flowers, palm trees, regular trees, and many other plants. These plants have also adapted to frequent blasts of cold air from higher elevations. Despite being very similar to savannas, their climate is actually most similar to oceanic parts of the world like London, Amsterdam, Dublin, and New Zealand, which I find very interesting. Subtropical highlands can also be found in the highlands of subtropical regions, as you'd expect, but they can also be found in the highlands of tropical regions. The reason for this is because subtropical and tropical climates both have small temperature ranges, lots of precipitation, at least most of the time, and when they are in alpine regions, the rain shadow effect will either create very large amounts of precipitation or very dry seasons. However, subtropical regions of the world are often deserts because of the subtropical high pressure ridge that sets in at around 30 degrees north latitude. I made the mistake of not using flowers sparingly, and you should always not make that mistake because if you add too many flowers, it will just make the whole thing look super ugly, especially if you use things like pink petals. But if you use just like a few lilacs and a few roses and maybe a cornflower or dandelion, it's probably going to be fine. But be careful, especially in a place where there is almost no flowers normally. And here we have bushes. And I accidentally put way too many bushes, which kind of ruined the nice, gentle, slopey meadow feel of the whole thing, which is what you'd normally find in subtropical highlands. However, it is accurate to have at least some bushes in the subtropical highland because it is sort of a montane savanna or grassland or shrubland. But sometimes subtropical highlands can also be woodlands and forests, even if they aren't cloud forests. And this is the part where I mess up and add way too many flowers. It hurts to watch. You see, the lilacs, when it's just lilacs in certain locations, it's pretty good. But when you have so many different flowers, it kind of ruins it. Okay, here I'm adding trees, because there are trees scattered throughout regular subtropical highlands. As I said, some of them can even be wet enough to be forests, even if they aren't rainforests or cloud forests. Yeah, and I think we're doing pretty well. And there we have it, the subtropical highland.